Okay, the lights finally turned green. Yeah, they're 100 yards away. And they have some signs. And I think I put on the button. Yep, I'm pretty sure I see that Crump. And yeah, it's going to be super hard for the mayor to swing over. Yeah, we're walking up now. Okay. And we're pretty sure that's Mom that Crump told her. He can Josh be ready.
Stand in front, please. All you people. Sorry. Josh, you're not on. Yes. Push Mike. Stop now. Just break it.
Josh, hold on IFB. He's on his head.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead now. Yeah. Move everything a little bit over. No. Right there. Chris, I said, that's good. I just want to make it. I would just lean it against the thing. Where the picture at? Yeah. Oh, you better yes, hold it in the hand. Okay, somebody hold it behind, just hold it up. Sir? Everybody? No, you're fine. Parents, y'all come over a little bit. Erica, if you want to come over here so you can pretty much step back right behind Erica. Let Erica in there. Okay. Right. Okay. Good morning. I'm Attorney Ben Crump, along with Attorney Chris O'Neill. We have the pleasure of working with a great law firm of Panish, Boyle, Shea, Boyle, and Robert Pooty in representing some very special people who you're going to hear from today. Also present with us is Attorney Rahul Pavaputi, as well as Attorney Paul Traynor, as well as Attorney Erica Contreras, and a whole team that are dedicated to making sure that we get justice for Valentina. Amen. Amen. You have her aunt Esther Carr here. You also have her parents, who you're going to hear from. Mr. Juan Pablo, who flew in from Chile. And you're going to hear from her mother, Soledad, who was with her praying the moment she was hit with the bullet. Today, the parents wanted to come and tell the world who their daughter Valentina was. Amen. We will get to talk later about what things could have been done to prevent this innocent princess from being taken from this earth far too soon. They want you to know that Valentina was beautiful, intelligent, and had the whole world ahead of her. She made exceptional grades at an English-speaking school, even though English was not her native tongue. She had dreams. Her father wanted people to know about her dreams. She dreamed of being an engineer, working in technology, helping build robots to make the world a better place. She had dreams to go to a Los Angeles Lakers game with her father and see LeBron James. They talked about one day they were going to go to a Laker game. But her most important dream, as all of her family members have articulated, was to become an American citizen. And tragically, that would never happen. She was just talking to her mother today as they were going shopping, how proud she was that she had passed the math and the physics exam. And her principal even contacted the parents to talk about how special she was. And we'll share that with you, because never should this 14-year-old little girl ended up as collateral damage at a shopping plaza. They came to America from Chile to get away from violence and injustice, to have a better life in America. As her Aunt Esther says, they can't believe this happened in America. And so her mother and father are going to tell you from their heart, as best they can, who she was, that her life mattered. Erica is going to translate. They are going to speak in Spanish, and Erica will translate in English. And this is very emotional, and so please bear with them as they bear their heart at this holiday season. And right now, you're going to hear from an incredible lawyer, but an even better human being, who I am proud to work with, representing this family, Attorney Ruha Ravipudi.
Thank you, Ben. Just very briefly, Rahul Ravipudi, Panish Shea Boyle Ravipudi. We have the privilege and honor of representing the family, and today is not about what's going to happen next. Today is about what the family is going through, and hearing from Mom and Dad right now about that. As the days go on, you'll hear from Ben Crump, me, Paul Trena, Erica Contreras, and others on the legal team about all of the next steps. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Ravipudi. Now you're going to hear from her father, who was like a best friend to his daughter, his only biological child, Mr. Juan Pablo. And they wrote down some notes because it's just too emotional. And Erica, you want to take the mask off when you speak?
Mi nombre es Juan Pablo, papá biológico de Valentina Orellana. Estoy realmente destrozado, consternado, cuando mi señora me llama el 23 de diciembre en la noche indicándome que mi hija había sido asesinada por la policía de Los Ángeles en el centro comercial de Burlington Store. Se me vino el mundo encima cuando escuché esa noticia. No tengo palabras para describir el desgarrador momento que estoy pasando, sobre todo en estas fechas tan especiales donde mi hija me había pedido tantos regalos que yo no pude abrir con ellas, sino guardarlos para entregárselos en su tumba. Realmente estoy desgarrado, no puedo dormir en las noches, se me repiten los sueños con ella. Ella lo único que quería era ser ciudadana americana. Yo le dije, vámonos de este país. Me dijo, no papá, este país es el país más seguro del mundo, el país de las oportunidades. Y ahora lo ven ustedes, mi hija muerta por el Estado y por estos asesinos de Estados Unidos. Eso es lo que vino mi hija a encontrar acá, la muerte. Realmente Valentina era algo especial, era un ángel que no era para este mundo. Habíamos conversado hace un día atrás, había salido de vacaciones del high school, estaba contenta, feliz porque había aprobado todos los ramos, sobre todo matemática y física que tanto le costaban, lo había pasado con excelencia, inclusive del colegio le mandaron cartas de felicitaciones por su gran rendimiento y también porque era una alumna abnegada, esforzada. Ella lo único que quería era estudiar robótica, que se estaba preparando. Además, yo me venía en 2 semanas más a vivir con ella acá. Lo había decidido, me costó mucho la decisión de tomar, pero había decidido venirme para acá a vivir con ellos. En 2 semanas más ya tenía pasaje para venirme a vivir con ellos, tenía todo vendido allá en Santiago de Chile. Mi nueva vida con ellos acá en el estado de California, Los Ángeles. Realmente, ojalá que nadie pase por esto, de ustedes que son padres, son hijos, nadie pase por esta situación que estamos pasando nosotros. Es realmente una pesadilla todos los días, acordarnos de ella, ver cómo todos los niños celebraron la Navidad y nosotros mirando su pieza, no estaba, ver cómo todo el mundo va a esperar este año nuevo y nosotros se nos vino el mundo abajo, nos destruyeron como familia, nos destruyeron como padre, como esposo. Realmente no sé qué palabras decir. Estoy consternado, como les digo. Mi única hija, Valentina, habíamos preparado ir a ver Los Ángeles Lakers, que le gustaban, era fanático de ella. Habíamos también preparado ir a un recital de un grupo que también le gustaba. Y lamentablemente, por el actuar negligente de un policía de esta ciudad, ya no lo va a poder hacer. Y nunca más. Y ahora me queda el consuelo de ir a despedirme, enterrarla acá, donde siempre ella dijo, este es el país de los sueños hecho justicia. Y el único sueño que fue es ahora dejarla bajo tierra. Eso es lo concreto. Le doy gracias por estar acá en estos grandes momentos muy difíciles, apoyarnos. Y bueno, no habrá dolor ni palabra que consuele este momento para nosotros. Realmente, si me puedes pasar el Skype.
Te regalo de Navidad.
¿Quién está buena, por favor? Este regalo, ella lo pidió. Llegó el día después que la mataron por Amazon. Lo abrimos. Nosotros no sabíamos que era este regalo, lo había pedido para irse en patineta a su colegio, ya que muchos alumnos lo usaban. Mírenlo, está nuevo, sin abrir. Ahora se lo irá a dejar a su tumba para que pueda patinar con los ángeles. Así que es todo lo que puedo decir y realmente no encuentro palabras para esta situación. Así que muchas gracias y gracias por estar aquí. Y lo único que quiero, justicia para mi hija, y se hará. No descansaré hasta el último día, hasta que estén todos estos criminales en la cárcel, todos, de peje a paje, todos van a estar. Uno por uno va a caer. Y eso se lo prometí a mi hija.
Now Attorney Contreras will translate.
Mr. Juan P. is devastated by the loss of his daughter. When he was phoned by his wife and informed on the 23rd that his daughter was shot and killed while they were shopping at the shopping center, he was in shock. And to find out later that it was the bullet of a police officer is the devastating. He had made plans to come to the United States to be with his daughter for Christmas. He had purchased gifts for her Christmas, and now those gifts are now going to be brought to her grave because she's gone. His heart is just torn out. His daughter was very excited about the fact that she had done well in school, had gotten good grades, and they were going to celebrate that together. And now they're not going to be able to do that. Also, she had great dreams of being an American citizen. She wanted to be here in the United States because this was the land of opportunity, and she was excited about that. They were going to go see the Lakers. Dad's a big fan of the Lakers, and they had planned to go see the Lakers together. And that's never going to happen now. And he found out that Valentina had ordered asked for a skateboard for Christmas, and the skateboard arrived through Amazon on the 24th, the day after her death. And now it's something that she will never use, and he will have to take it to the grave so she can skate with the angels. The only thing that he is left for him now is to seek justice for his daughter. He will not rest until justice for his daughter is served, and he promised her that. And all that's left for him, his only solace, is to bury his daughter now. While other families are home with their families together for Christmas and New Year's, he now has an empty seat and an empty home. Thank you.
And thank you, Attorney Contreras. Before Ms. Soledad comes and speaks, I just wanted to read a statement. It got very emotional for him, but he wanted to tell you all, my name is Juan Pablo. Valentina was my only biological child. I am still in complete shock and disbelief from when my wife Soledad, Valentina's mother, told me that she had been shot and killed by an officer from LAPD at the shopping plaza. It is like my whole heart has been ripped out of my body. The pain of opening the Christmas presents for her that had been delivered for Christmas Day cannot be articulated. My daughter was special. She had dreams, and tragically those dreams have been overshadowed by this nightmare that prevents me from sleeping at night. I talked to my daughter the day before she was killed by the police. She told me she was on Christmas vacation and she was excited to tell me she passed her math and physics exam. We talked about our dream of going to a Los Angeles Lakers game together when I arrived in January. She was very excited for Christmas. She ordered a skateboard from Amazon all on her own and wanted to surprise me and the skateboarders at her school when she returned from Christmas break. But she would never get to show them the skateboard herself. We want justice for our daughter. Valentina's life mattered. We demand justice. If it was your baby girl, wouldn't you demand justice too? The words of Juan Pablo, the father of Valentina.
Amen.
And now you will hear a heart-wrenching, broken-hearted mother, Soledad, who was with her daughter, and she's going to speak from her heart, and then Attorney Contreras will translate. If you would take off your mask.
I'm gonna step through for her again. So the mic
If you got,
out of-
yeah.
I got it.
Wait, is she okay? Do you think she needed?
No, that's not.
Okay, no, she can. Just talk loud as you can.
Con solo 14 años, Valentina era nuestra pequeña hija. Estaba llena de alegría, tenía grandes sueños para su futuro. Le quedaba mucha vida por vivir. Estábamos juntas en el Burlington de North Hollywood, en un probador de ropita para la Navidad. Escuchamos gritos, nos sentamos en un asiento abrazadas rezando. Cuando algo impactó a mi hija Valentina y nos lanzó al piso y murió en mi brazo, no pude hacer nada. No pude hacer nada al ver a mi hija. No pude hacer nada al ver a una hija o hijo morir en tus brazos. Es uno de los dolores más grandes y profundos que un ser puede imaginar. Valentina significó el mundo para mí, para su familia, amigos, compañeros y vecinos. Ahora nuestro dulce ángel se ha ido para siempre. Valentina, danos fuerza, ángel, para hacer justicia. Hija mía, te amo. No puedo más. Sí tengo, hija.
No, pues ya terminó.
Ya lo terminé, hija, ya lo terminé. Terminé de leer. Ya terminé de leer.
Now you will hear from Attorney Contreras will translate.
Recibió mucho amor, mi hija.
At only 14 years old, Valentina was our young daughter. She was full of joy, and she had big dreams for her future. She had a lot of life to live. We were together at Burlington in North Hollywood. We were trying out clothes for Christmas. We heard some screams. We sat down and hugged and started praying. When something impacted my daughter Valentina, it threw us on the floor, and she died in my arms, and there was nothing I could do. To see a son or daughter die in your arms is one of the pains, the greatest pains and most profound pains that any human being can imagine. Valentina meant the world to us, to her family, to her friends, and to her schoolmates. And now our sweet angel has left forever. Please give us strength, Valentina, to